Captain Don Vance had been immensely grateful for the armored hull of the tank around him, as the rain came down in sheets the night before. Through the periscope viewports, he'd watched French and American foot soldiers slog through the mud. They were virtually indistinguishable from one another in the downpour, just rain-slick ponchos in the dark. The way the rain drummed on the top of his tank had reminded him, just a little, of Florida and home. The rain also meant Soviet counterattacks were unlikely. They didn't like to operate in the dark in general, but rain made their lack of good low-light optics even worse. In the land of the blind, the man with one eye is king, and in the dark, the Soviets were close to blind. The rain had been the first thing like a break the men of the Seminole Division had received since diving into the fray 2 nights prior. Everyone was tired, but there was still so much to do. Vance was fairly certain he'd dozed off several times in that storm. The white noise of the rain and the vibration of the tank engine could have easily lulled him to sleep. If he had slept, none of his crew had woken him. It was a bad precedent for a company commander to set, though. A potentially fatal mistake. Fortunately, when the sun rose this morning, it chased away most of his urge to sleep, if not his exhaustion. "Cutthroat 6, this is Cutthroat 1-6. Copy?" the radio buzzed. Vance sat back, pulling his face from the periscope and losing his view of the damp German countryside. He wiped the sweat from his forehead and toggled on the radio circuit with an audible pop in his earphones.